Welcome to June. It's Death Spa, one of my favorite films of all time. But first, this whole month, there's a podcast I like called the Manic Movie Monday podcast. Today's Monday. Go check them out. And they do some of the best movies. It is already an inside joke. Every one of my friends who's looked at it just said, no wonder you picked this. They do pick the best movies, but Aaron and Hillary are amazing. It would have been such a bummer if you would have saw that lineup and they would have been, but that ain't the case, thank God. And so every day of the month, we are picking a movie from their arsenal. One of the most ambitious, one of the most dedicated movies of all time. You know what would be a fun thing? Scroll super far back on Instagram and Twitter. How many times have I talked about Death Spa? Loved it as a kid, love it even more as an adult. You can watch it for free on Tubi and another one. But of course, I have this. This is a physical media show. This has a 51-minute making of. I love Jamie Beardsley. And when I meet someone who hears that sentence and knows what I'm talking about, instant friendship for life. I made a 3-cam live video calling my shot like Babe Ruth. I mean, it was pretty easy. It was either Death Spa or Killer Workout. But one of the 5 movies I've got right, when Joe Bob gives you the hint of what the movie's going to be, I was so sure of myself. I did a live 3-camera shoot wearing my Death Spa t-shirt. Rolling camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. Joe Bob's last goddamn show. It's going to be legendary. I am wearing a Death Spa shirt. Come on, Jamie Beardsley. Yes! I'm sure I probably just cut to it. This has everything. And if you are an independent filmmaker or just like cinema, Gorgon Video, this thing is packed to the gills. In this disc is film school. The making of, the commentary. Plus, I've seen this movie so many times on VHS. Fuzzy. You want your neon crisp as a mug. It's just too good. Not since Hotel Coral Essex exploded into hot oral sex has the Star Body Health Spa sign exploded into Death Spa. And it has the main ingredient that all modern horror is missing. What is the quote from Sleepaway Camp 3? Tits and blood. And this has an overabundance of both.
We have 18 breasts.
Ken Foray, the music, the pastels, the neon, the working out, there's not a weak link. Find me a weak link. There's only one. An insult says, I'm beta in your VHS. Which every movie's allowed to have one. It should have been flipped, because I'm VHS, and your ass is beta. Of course I have to pick Death Spa, getting right out of the gate. That way you know, for this month, we're not fucking around. This is probably going to be the best month, because we're doing this for all this year. I think June is going to beat October. That's a tall order. And for Death Spa, I'm wearing a shirt from high school. It's a medium. Tribe Called Quest. My oldest son is 27. This shirt's older than he is. All right, buckle up. This is going to be a badass month. This thing is crazy. Death Spa. Death Spa. As far as the Death Spa podcast episode goes, Manic Movie Monday, it's a great episode. A fella named Greg is a guest. Give Me Back My Action and Horror Movies is one of his podcasts. Good Beer, Bad Movie Night, another. And it was a great conversation. I don't know if I don't have enough time I'll have to figure that out. Do I talk about podcasts? I don't think we can. I really need these to be 60 seconds. You know what? We'll have to do, this first one is going to have to be an extended. How long have we been going? 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Jesus. Okay, so this one is going to get an extended. Every month has had at least one extended. This one will be right out of the gate.